Hello, everybody. We are UTC Improv. We're coming to you from all around the world. Clockwise from my left, we have Sarit in the UK.
Hello.
We have Galit in Athens, Greece.
Hello.
We have George in Manila, Philippines.
Mabuhay!
We have Helena in Seoul, South Korea.
Hi.
And I'm Yotam in Washington, D.C., USA. We're going to do a living room format for you, which means we're going to be ourselves telling true stories from our lives interspersed with improvised moments. Who's got something from this week?
Yes, I got something from yesterday. So, can I ask if people are into Star Wars? Because I've been trying to watch a film that I've watched once actually, and even then didn't understand. So, Luke Skywalker, which I call Luke Screwdriver. I forgot the name, so I asked, "Is this Luke Screwdriver?"
Skywalker, yes.
Yeah, Skywalker. But I asked my daughter if this is Luke Screwdriver, obviously. Han Solo. And there's another one. And one is the father of one, and one is the uncle of one. And the one just got married to Princess Leia, and it's Adam Driver. And I just didn't understand. I just didn't understand what's going on. How can anyone understand?
Yeah, it's like a soap opera.
Like a soap opera.
Yeah, it's like a space soap opera.
But how come the one that it was the goodie changed into being the baddie? Yeah?
Well, yeah.
Does that ever happen to you, like when you're in your own family tree? You know, you're trying to ask your parents about your history, and like they start mapping out like this uncle fought with this aunt, and then like Bertha doesn't talk to Marco anymore, and like they stole our family fortune. It's kind of hard to trace back, and maybe it's something similar to Star Wars.
Exactly. And I was actually thinking of taking the Star Wars tree to my students because I teach about family relations. But this is weird because one is like Darth Vader, for example. He's like a proper baddie. His son is a goodie turned baddie, or maybe I just missed. And there's like I don't understand those baddies and goodies at all.
Josh, I just don't get it. I mean, we were just such punk rock rebels, and our daughter's so conservative. What are we going to do with Mary?
What are we going to do with
Mary?
Mary, yeah, our daughter. Yeah,
daughter.
She's, I thought we were I thought we were cool, and she's looking at us like, cause she's into Lady Gaga, and I can't abide that. That's really mainstream. We got her a skateboard when she was little.
I know. Like we tried to smoke pot with her in 6th grade and introduce her to like Burning Man festivals, and she's just
we kept her out of school a lot. We just kept her home. She would sneak out of our caravan, and she would go to school.
I just don't know what's wrong. I mean, they say like kids skip a generation in terms of being like their parents, but just this is so.
Are we bad people?
I just don't know what's wrong. I mean, they say
what do
like
you mean by
kids
bad?
skip
I
a
think we're
generation
bad.
in terms of being like their parents, but just
yeah.
bad.
Are we bad people? Yeah.
I just don't know. How come Mary's so good?
I mean, they say
just
like
don't know
we're
why
bad. I
we're
think we're bad.
in terms of being like their parents, but just
We're the bad guys. Are we bad people? We've turned into villains in our own
How come
story.
Mary's so good?
I mean, they say like
don't know
we're
why
bad. I think we're
sometimes I just feel like breathing.
We're the bad guys. I've turned into villains. Let's go kidnap her in our own story.
Mary's so good.
They say like don't know why bad. I think we're
Sometimes I feel like
Kidnap Mary. We're the bad guys. I've I know where she is right now. She's studying.
I love the way your rebel mind thinks, Josh.
Cut to Mary in her room, studying.
I love the way your rebel mind thinks, Josh.
Yeah, so
Mary
for
in
number
her
5,
room,
the answer is simple. It's letter A.
Sir,
So
the letter A it
5
appears next to number 1. So,
letter
but
A.
number 1 is not the correct answer, so that's what threw me off. But you say it's A.
Well, you know what, Mary?
What?
You inviting me to your room threw me off. But I'm here, and I'm teaching you.
I'm inviting you because you're a very good teacher, and I think it's important for a teacher to see the students and their natural habitat.
That's true.
And
And I can
my
see that
curtains
your
are
room,
from Habitat.
your room, Mary, I can see clearly that you are a very good girl. Unlike your living room where your mother and father spent a lot of time at. It's a very bad condition kind of room.
So can I open my heart to you?
Unlike your living room where your mother and father spent a lot of time
Can I open my heart?
Absolutely, Mary. You can tell me anything and everything.
Thank you, sir. My parents are baddies. I'm a goodie.
Absolutely, Mary. I know. I've been there before. I know how it feels like to be, not belonging in your family.
Really?
I know. I've been there before.
Well, I can see that you got
I
your,
know how it feels like
what do you call it? This sort of sword that you always bring with light. And I thought that that means that you belong. No?
Well, that's why people call me Dart, because of that sword. You see,
Oh, I see.
I got that from my father, and it's used to do a lot of evil stuff. But I said, no, I'm going to be different. I'm going to use this for good.
Mr. Dog, I have no idea. It reminds me, somewhere in my closet, I also have this sort of sword. I never knew what it is. Maybe you can teach me how to use that sword, but for good things.
Well, Mary, just so you know, I have transformed the sword into something mightier. The pen.
Oh, the pen. Is this what you meant when you said a year ago that the pen is mightier than a sword? The pen.
It's so nice that you remember my teachings, Mary.
I remember.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Your teaching is so flawless that I remember everything. Yeah. I also remember you said, there are things like, like 2 and 2 are 4. Why would I remember that?
That's math class.
That is math class, exactly, you see. I remember that this is math, and the other one was possibly literature.
Freeze. Tag out George, tag in Yotam.
Exactly, you see. I remember that this is math, and the other one was
All right.
possibly literature.
Honey, you take the wheel. Tag out George, tag in Yotam.
Oh, okay. I was, it's hard for me to not drive when I'm in a car. I'm a terrible
Honey,
backseat
you take the
driver.
wheel. Tag out George, tag in Yotam. So bad, honey. All
Do you
right,
mind
sweet.
switching places with me, though? Do you mind switching places with me? It's kind of awkward to just take the wheel.
Okay, here.
I hope you two are having fun. You can't keep me here against my will forever.
Okay, here. Sweetie.
Remember, Mary. Remember, Mary. The pen is mightier than the sword.
Sweetie, we're just gonna take you on some family vacation like we usually do. This time, we're going to...
You didn't answer our calls. We were like, we were talking about our family trip we wanted to take. And you didn't answer our call, so we thought
like the other case that we had last week, like you said, you can just walk straight out of the womb, yeah? And I remember vividly there was the child, Skywalker. That's why they named him Skywalker. His name was Lucas, yeah, but they called him Lucas Skywalker because he was born and immediately walked out of the womb.
Well, yeah, with 9 months.
Yeah.
We cut forward 6 months after the experiment. Same group of doctors is talking.
Wow, 6 months was really long.
Well, it was 6 months later. Here we are. We did the experiment. Unfortunately, no babies can survive 0-day gestation. So we just had a bunch of people come into the hospital and have unprotected sex while we watched.
Yeah.
I think I've turned our hospital into something very different, and I just want to thank you for being willing to try my idea.
It's amazing how the hospital has become something completely different, and there's a queue of different crowd outside, and also they've changed the sign from a hospital to something else.
Yeah,
the hospital is turned into like an experimental hostel.
Yeah, exactly. But I know how to change it.
Hospital, it was like full of blood and the patient and the horrible screams. But right now, it's all about love and happiness. It's all changed.
Yeah, but I, as I said, I know how to overcome this. I can overcome it with a pen.
Oh,
you know why?
I heard about it.
It's my
Back to the living room.
Back to the living room. Oh my God.
That reminds me.
Yeah.
It's a little bit X-rated, but like, having sex in a hospital, like people do intimate things in strange places. Have you ever heard of, the Mile High Club?
No.
That's airplanes, right? That's having sex in an airplane?
I was just thinking that. Okay.
But we named for like other places, like people doing intimate things in, I don't know, churches.
Like a library. I was once talking to, I was in college, and I was like, just talking to someone I didn't know very well, and like, she was talking about sneaking into a library, and I was just kind of like, oh, like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And I think to her, it was like really obvious, and I didn't get it, that she was like, what she was getting at. And eventually someone was like, she's trying to tell you that she's like sneaks into like she snuck in the library and like had sex with somebody in the library, and I was just, she was embarrassed to say it. She just was kind of like hinting at it, and I was just kind of like, I think it seemed like I was just badgering her to say it, like, but what are you doing in the library? What's this thing you're sneaking into the library for?
That reminds me of when I was in high school. I spend a lot of time in the library, not because I'm studying, but because I just like to browse through magazines and be in a place that is a little bit cooler than outside, because it can really be hot outside here in Manila. So the library that we had was air conditioned, so I'd spend like an hour or 2 hours there just reading magazines and being entertained with whatever book that I can get my hand on.
Oh, wow! Oh, so cool here! Oh, I'm sorry. I was so excited because I never had the air conditioner in my house.
It's so hot, but it's so cool in here. We just have to be quiet.
Okay. Just pretending reading books.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just curious. Jessica, do you think we can stay overnight here?
Yeah, all the cool kids are doing it. They hide behind the geography book section, and when the library closes, we have kind of like a cuddle party sleepover.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, do you mind keeping it down? I'm the librarian here, and the library is, first of all, the library is closing in 5 minutes. I need you to make your final book selections and then come up to the front desk. And please do it quietly. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay. We have to try to stay in overnight. Maybe you can distract the librarian while I go set up the comfy space in behind the geography books.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to the librarian and yeah. You do your thing. I will do what I say.
Are you ready for this? Like, are you ready?
I don't know. I never done before. This is my. I don't know.
The librarians station. Oh, Herbert. Yes.
okay.
Have you?
I
Have you
heard.
made your final selection here?
Yes, I have won this, and
Please keep your voice down. Only librarians are allowed to speak at volume.
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. I thought it's closing down, so I can speak loud. I thought.
Well, we
The thing
try not to
is,
have too many exceptions so we don't confuse people.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And also, we talk really loudly, so to have the distinction between you and us.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
wow.
right. We don't want we want people to know who to go to when they have a question about books.
Wow.
Yeah.
Librarian has
Keep
so
it
much
down. No,
power.
keep it. No. Whisper to me.
Power. You got the power.
Yes.
Cut to 30 minutes after when the library's already closed. Yeah, everything seems to be in order. Nobody's here. Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's walking by.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Heard something, a little noise. Anybody there?
Nobody's here.
I hear you. I see your hair. Get out from under that table. That's an order.
Nobody's
The officer.
Nobody's.
I see you. Look,
See?
it's just us. There's nobody in the library anymore. You don't need to hide.
Oh. Okay, you caught me. I'm not gonna get in trouble, am I? I just wanted to spend the night in the library surrounded by these books and absorb the knowledge and catch up on my reading.
Well, I know what you're saying. I know how you feel. The smell of those textbooks are really addicted. That's actually the reason why I got this job.
Really?
Are you kidding me?
You love being in libraries too?
Well, the smell of textbooks really, really gets me.
Yes. Especially those old the classical section, the books haven't been opened in years, and this musty smell that comes out, it's just so exhilarating.
We fast forward 20 minutes. 20 minutes later.
Libraries could be so much fun.
I don't know which feels much better, the smell of this textbook paper or the smell of that cigarette paper that you're holding.
Fast forward to the early hours in the morning, the librarians are back. Herbert?
Do you smell anything? Do you smell anything unusual?
Well, I smell the smell of the books, but also cigarettes. Herbert?
Fire in the library? I would use my shouting voice if I weren't already using it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, if I had to let out the shout I have in my throat, people would call from China to ask for some quiet.
Excuse me, I'm trying to keep my voice down, but there's fire in this library. There's like fire, real fire in this library.
OMG!
I can see the fire. I'm jumping on it with my body.
Oh,
I'm trying to be calm about this because we're in the library, so just keep it down. Just tell everybody that there's fire. There's a fire, everybody. There's a fire.
Let's very quietly.
Fire!
Oh my God! Shh!
Fire.
Quiet. I'm going to put out more fires.
Fire! Fire!
Oh my God! Shh!
Only
That's more
us that are
important.
allowed to scream, and I'm already screaming. This is my shouting voice.
Keep calm. Keep calm.
I mean, cut everybody out, bring Galit. Darling, can you even make the difference between what's important and what's not important? I mean, on one hand, you shout in a library when it's not needed. On the other hand, you think that fire is more important than keeping the silence. What's going on with you?
Fire is important. Oh my God, the fire's back.
Oh my God, will you get your proportions right? This is out of proportion. Please do not shout.
It's a fire. Okay, I won't shout. I'll try to keep, but it's a fire.
Okay.
I think I know what's going on here. I think she's a librarian. I think her librarian is coming out.
Her inner librarian?
Yes, her inner librarian. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm late.
It's not my inner librarian, it's my inner firefighter. There's a fire.
You're taking over for me. I need to go get some lunch. I'm going to go get lunch. Why don't you do a trial? You're going to be the librarian while I'm gone.
Hang on a minute. Do you want her to be the librarian and me be
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get sandwiches.
Yeah, you go get sandwiches. So, darling,
I'm gonna put out the fire with my body.
put your tit in my face. That's really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna exercise my inner firefighter. Yeah. Shh. Now I would like you to exercise your inner librarian.
Okay.
That reminds me of a time where I had to perform because I was a very shy kid when I was young. So I had to perform a song number, and so for me to be able to do that as a shy kid, I remember telling myself, come on, George, let your inner rock god come out of this performance, because otherwise you're gonna suck at it. So let your inner rock star be on this stage. I kept telling myself that so that I would feel like I am really a rock star on that stage. So mind over matter.
Did it help though? Did you manage
It helped because yes, it boosted my confidence and I felt like I was a rock star, and so that's how I translated my performance. I was a rock star.
Is this what's called like what Ruby Wax doing now? Never mind.
Okay, this is a secret. This is really secret. You have to listen and remember. If you want, just to say it and imagine the picturing what you want, and it will become true.
Amazing. Okay, so I need to imagine what I want, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm a millionaire and I have a huge house.
Oh, nice.
Four staircases in the
Yes.
house
Yes.
with a swimming pool. Ta-da.
Yes. Yeah. And you just repeat and repeat every day, every morning, and it'll take just 3 years or 5 years.
Here are the keys. Here are the keys to your house. It's a 3 or 4 story house with a swimming pool. You'll find it just a few blocks away.
It's true.
You'll know the one. It says "Welcome Home" on it. Here you go.
Tag out Yotam and Sarit.
Oh!
So I heard you can make dreams come true?
Yes, you can just say it, imagine and picture it and say it.
Okay, I want to be the Queen of England.
Oh!
And like the horse and carriages.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have to imagine myself.
Okay, here you go. Here are the reins to the horses. You see the horses. Here are the reins. You're gonna need to feed them. You're gonna need to feed them. They take 2 big meals a day. In the morning, you can give them grain. In the evening, you're gonna want to give them mixed vegetables. You need to brush them at least once a week and shampoo their manes, or it gets knotted and it starts to become very uncomfortable for the horses.
Where's my crown? Why am I taking care of horses? Did I not convey my wish clearly? This is like half a wish come true.
I think okay. I think you have to clear. Yeah, you need I will show you. I need the crown. I want to be a queen of England, and I want the crown, which is the diamond, 4-carat diamonds, 1,000 pieces in it.
Okay, I think you're right. I focused on too many things.
Okay, so here you go. Here's your crown.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Wait a minute.
Yep. Now it's going to. You're going to need to polish it at least once a week, or it'll start to tarnish, and that layer of tarnish can become very hard to remove if it's not polished at least once a week.
Wait.
You're going to need special treatment.
Freeze! Tag out Galit and Yotam. So I'm Her Majesty's horse.
Yeah. What do you want?
And currently they're brushing me and polishing me just once a week, but I would just want more hay.
More hair.
Hay, to eat hay. Munch.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna lower down.
Yeah.
I've got 3 stacks of hay here, bale hay, if you will.
Nice.
Now you're gonna want to put them in a dry place, or else they're gonna start to mold and fester, and they're gonna attract vermin. And pretty quickly the hay will turn, and it's gonna make you very sick, and you'll be out of commission for at least a month if you don't get medical treatment quickly. So you need a closed room that's lets sunlight in, so glass top like a greenhouse, but kind of doesn't.
Okay, there are so many conditions. There are so many limited.
I'm a horse. I didn't get half of it. I mean, to be fair, I get nothing.
It's okay.
Well, be careful what you wish for. You might get it.
Tag out everybody except Helena. Being married to you for 23 years is enough. My dream is to be able to get out of this marriage.
Okay, here is divorce paper, and I will let you go.
Don't worry. You'll get half of everything I have.
half. The half of house, half of car, just the two wheels. Okay, everything half. And do you wanna?
So I brought the Sawzall. It's the most powerful saw in the world. It can cut everything in half.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank you, son.
That's our show.
We had
Thank
them
you,
there, otherwise we would have cut our son.
Thank you so much for having us. We are UTC Improv. I'm no longer plugging timeanddate.com. We're in the market for a new website to show you the time around the world because we need something to coordinate our rehearsals. So if you have suggestions of websites that are willing to sponsor us that show time zones in many countries, please let us know. We're actively seeking sponsors.
Thank you so much.
Okay, fantastic. Oh, my green screen's popped off there. So, fantastic stuff, everyone. Really enjoyed that. Brilliant to have you, as always. So, I think you basically just said, do you have other things coming up that you'd like to quickly plug, or did you kind of feel like you've kind of did the pluggy bit?
I think we're all plugged.
You're all plugged.
Not a side project to plug. Yeah.
We did the pluggy bit, which was a bit non-plugged because
I understood. Yes, fantastic. Well, brilliant. So, thank you very much, audience. We're going to have lots more fun and games. Do check out extreme.tv. Well, you'll see it on the top of the page for the Virtually Unstoppable Festival, and it has the schedule of all of the shows and short films and comedy specials and things that we've got coming up over the next several days. So check that out.